Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all.
The ship is a PC exclusive that's developed by Outerlight. If I had to explain this game in 10 words, I would say stab, 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 simulation, weapons, killer piranhas, more stabbing. But thankfully this is a review and I don't have to sum it up in 10 words. Single player. Yeah, moving on. Fine. The single play takes place on a single map, which is a ship. The story concept is kill or be killed, and if you survive, you earn your freedom. But you find out everyone will die no matter what, so the story turns into a complete, bland, boring sequence of missions to earn money to buy a ticket off this ship. The first few missions have a distinct lack of killing. Why is this bad exactly? Well, think of it like COD, and the first half an hour has no shooting. The 2-hour single player campaign is a must skip. The dialogue is amusing though, and there are a couple of times you may get a good giggle out of it.
You steal their wallet. Half it is for you, half it is for Bruno. But don't think you will be tricking Bruno. Oh no, I'll have you thrown into the brig. Now, take a seat at the end of the bar and wait for my signal.
Multiplayer. The multiplayer has 11 different maps and 9 different game modes. There is little variety between most maps. One of the maps takes place on a little resort, but most takes place on a ship of some sorts. They are of decent size, and not once do they seem unfair or unbalanced. The game modes are nothing to write home about. They consist of Duel, which is one-on-one murder, Team VIP, which involves killing the VIP on the other team whilst keeping your VIP alive, World Leader Deathmatch, which is just deathmatch with world leaders, Hunt, which is where you have a target and you need to kill them whilst you're also being hunted by another player in round gameplay. And my personal favourite, Elimination. Elimination is Hunt, but instead you need to be the last person alive. Deathmatch is just complete and utter chaos of murdering people till you win. I also need to mention I find it weird in the World Leader section you have Osama bin Laden. There are other gameplay mechanics like getting caught trying to kill people and then being sent to jail, fines, banks, and shopping. These are all things that add depth to the game, and you can even dress your character up. You can find a wide range of weapons from melee weapons to guns to bombs. Not only do they have different damage amounts, they will also give you a different amount of money for the kill, and it changes each round. Another thing to mention, there is an offline multiplayer mode which will give you everything. You just have an AI ranging from easy to hard. Overall opinion. Despite the bland, boring, pointless single player campaign, I'm sure you can still tell I think this game is rather good. You don't play Battlefield 3 for its single player campaign, just like you won't play The Ship for its single player campaign. The music works rather well, the game is really easy to run, and it's decently priced at $19.99. The game isn't perfect, however. The single player is forgettable. I came across one point where I walked into the female change room with a picture on the door of the typical female sign, and it says, Male Change Room. Walking into the male change room, it shows, Female Change Room. It can be annoying to set up a local server over the internet, and there's not much depth to the game. When you buy the game, you get 2 gift codes. When you gift one of those codes, the player who redeems it gets another copy that they can send to a friend. It's a great way to spread the game around. Overall, I'm giving this game a 7 out of 10. The multiplayer is a lot of fun and definitely worth the full price. The AI is but still worth playing against. It is a fantastic game to play with friends, and when playing Hunt, it can get really tense.
Do you know what he is? This X character. Davy Jones, my mate says, but I think he's worse than that. There ain't no Bermuda Triangle, you know, just Mr. X and his crazy games. He's stealing our souls. That's what he wants. Your soul.